6-0 in conference play. Wake Forest is 11-8 and 2-4 in the ACC, and Duke will possess the ball first.
Colville can be that guy, Tom. He has been during the course of the year, but just has been very inconsistent.
Schwieger inside for the first two of our game for the Deeks. He only averages just over 4 points per game for Cooper Schwieger. Trying to get it inside to Boozer. One power dribble through the double team, and he lays it in for Duke.
That's the thing that's been impressive about him is his footwork inside.
Along the baseline, it bounces out for Kelmies.
In 22.5 points a game, and they get a nice screen. And anytime you can catch the ball in motion, you're tough to.
Including 35 in a win against Arkansas in late November. Along the baseline, the kick out. Spillers on target for three. And as Mike mentioned, just made his 4th three of the season early in this first half. Boozer puts it up on the rim. Tipped up and in.
He's been a little inconsistent over this last stretch.
Long distance three is good. Juke Harris. Shire is 4-2 against Wake Forest, but both of those losses coming in Winston-Salem straight away, and Spillers another 3-ball G-man. And the Deeks have made all 3 of their attempts from beyond the arc in the first half. Boozer trying to force the issue against the triple team. He got it back. Caden Boozer. That'll drop for Caden. And they make over 9 per game on average, 5th best in the ACC for Duke.
And that was their big strength in the West Coast run. And then talk about unexpected scoring from guys.
See what they do on this inbounds. Evans along the baseline against 3 defenders, nowhere to go.
3rd, 4th, and 5th scorers who have stepped up.
Schwieger's got 7 points to lead the way, and Duke gets a dunk at the other end from Brown.
Ain't that much from him to create off the dribble. But then again, all eyes. And that's a big foul that Duke picked up because Sarr's been guarding Harris and has done a decent job on him.
Kelmies angling to the rim, over the defender. Sarr got it back to keep it alive, and now Boozer makes his way to the rim. Sarr cleans up the mess. Inside of 7 minutes to go in our first half. Boozer teeing up a 3-ball. Follow jam! It's Evans for Duke. Sarr on the run, trying to kick it out. Kelmies ends up with it for Wake. Colvin from the corner. Colvin ripping ropes for the Deeks.
Shire brought up in our pregame talk with him about, hey, we can't overlook this guy.
He's got a 33-point game on his resume this season. Boozer's got the 3. Harris had nowhere to go. Spillers on the block. Backing it down against Boozer, and Spillers wins the fight. 8 points now for Spillers in the first half. Brown for Duke.
Have a 3-point contest.
2nd year in the program for Brown after 2 years at Syracuse. He makes the defensive play. Foster, Boozer. It'll fall, and the foul. Boozer to the free throw line.
Here's the play, and actually Malik Brown gets the block to start this very unselfish play. Cameron Boozer runs the floor extremely well and so good.
Colvin had it knocked away by Boozer. Foster, an alley to the rim. Overall, it's a 21-7 run late in this half. Inside the open man is Hamenya. Deeks now 4 of 13 on 3-point tries. 2 of 11 for Duke from 3-point real estate. Make it! Wake looking for some sort of response, and they'll get it with a 3-pointer from Mason. Able to keep it alive.
And this, again, second chance opportunities for Duke. And then
3rd assist of the game for Cameron Boozer. Leads the team in that category this season. Perimeter work by Wake. They end up with a 3 from the other side this time. Ballou
15 of their 24 attempts have been from beyond the arc.
They made 6. Same combination again. Boozer to Ngongba down the lane.
Let's see for Harris if he gets going, getting to the free throw line. Another good look. And a nice job finding people there. You see almost a triple team. But Ngongba doing what you should do if your guy leaves to double. It's interesting that John Shire, some guys would have taken their guy out with 3 fouls, and he's trusting Sarr to play with those 3 fouls and defending. And that's a bad sign for Wake Forest if he gets going from out there.
A miss from the corner, Coleman. Boozer the clearance. 13 points down for Boozer. The drive and bucket from Caleb Foster.
There, but he knocks that down. And that's just a great crossover move against Colvin.
4 assists in the game for Cameron Boozer. That'll bounce over the rim and in.
Both guys for Wake from 3.
Schwieger is the only Wake player in double digits in scoring. Trying to defend Boozer.
He takes a look. He sees nobody coming. Go to the middle and then drop in. And the ability to finish with both hands, left and right.
Wake has lost 3 of its last 4. Looking for a comeback. Schwieger attacking the rim. So Baloo comes in for Schwieger. Picks up his 4th personal foul. He's the leading scorer for Wake now on the bench with 12 points. Out of the corner, Hamenya. Duke's won 12 in a row at home against ACC opponents. That's a 3 from Harris. Maybe that gets him going, Mike. 50 made 3s on the season now for Juke Harris, and that leads the team. Boozer on the entry. Over the defender, Baloo.
Important, and Boozer does a great job of that. So difficult to defend.
Harris again found the hot spot.
He was very quiet first half, Tom. Only 3 points. Heat up.
Trying to get Wake back into this one. And a turnover. Harris! He'll jam it!
You give him an easy layup like that.
Omenya turned down the three-pointer. Gave it off for a 3, and it's money from Darren Harris. Juke Harris has the last 10 points for Wake Forest. They work it to the corner, and they get a 3 out of Omaha Baloo.
Every time Duke looks like they're getting ready to really stretch things out, Wake has had an answer.
Colvin had a block on the driving Foster, trying to get it back, and a foul call. Foster out of the corner. Harris for 3. Long rebound. Brown got it, looking for Boozer for the double-fisted jam.
That earlier, but from the long rebound, and this is normally it's a good time to get a 3, but it also the defense was
trying to win their 7th game in a row and improve their record to 18-1 and 7-0 in conference play at the top of the standings. Knocked away by Brown. 73-53 after leading by 11 at halftime. Evans. Back to Boozer. Cameron on the offensive glass.
You win 95% of games at home, and you can get there a little bit quicker than most.
Got number 100 mid-December.
It's really hard, and then knocking down the 3 is Baloo. Mike Krzyzewski here, and the coach at your alma mater is not an easy thing either, and John has handled it really well.
It's outrageous. Might even be salacious. Harris, straightaway 3 for Juke. Of the last 29 against teams in this league.
Well, and I think, too, the real impressive number, and it started in the preseason with the finish in there.
Mike, you were talking about the quad 1 victories. Duke is 6-1 against ranked opponents this season as well. Before losing in a close game to Houston and San Antonio, Texas. Final minute from Cameron Indoor Stadium. Teams played twice last year in Winston-Salem and here in Durham. Both wins for the Blue Devils. At the end of the shot clock, that's a bucket from the corner in Harris. Cameron Boozer, too much. He and his teammates will get the victory. Boozer leads the way with 32 points. 90-69 overweight.